Hey guys, so today I'm going to be recreating the women's rolling tray. Yesterday's video I posted how to cure faster, and I was just trying some different methods of how to cure faster, and it completely messed it up. I actually put it in the oven on broil, which I should have put it in the oven just on warm or either on bake on low heat, but I didn't do that. I just wanted to see what will happen. So if you have any extra resin to try different methods with curing or trying to cure your resin, then try it. I suggest that you try. It never hurts to try. So today you are going to need gloves. You are going to need your half and half mixture of resin here, which I've already measured everything out. And make sure that when you're stirring, you don't have to worry about the bubbles so much because they're going to come out, but make sure that you do kind of get in there like this and not just, go in so fast with it. Okay, so I have my rose petals that I purchased from Amazon. I also purchased my edible gold flakes from Amazon as well. Don't worry, these will not um, it will not dissolve. As you can see, it didn't dissolve. Okay, and I have my purple glitter here that I purchased from Walmart. Okay, so you always want to have something sturdy underneath uh, your mold because it is very, very flimsy. The mold itself is extremely flimsy. Okay, so what I always suggest is that you play around with it and you just have fun, you know. Of all things, have fun while making all of your creations. Okay, that may be a little bit too much. If anybody has worked with gold flakes before, you know the pain of these gold flakes sometimes. So you may have to just take them and piece by piece and just peel it off because it's very easy to peel off. So put your desired amount of gold flakes. I don't want to add too much. I feel like I've already put too much in because you want everything to settle correctly. So what I'm going to do is push them down. Don't push them down too much because it may stick to the bottom of this. But I do reassure you that it will float, okay? But with the gold flakes, they're kind of iffy. So we're just going to hope that the gold flakes do what it's supposed to do today. And I don't have to recreate this again. Okay? I want to kind of even all around so they can see the gold flakes, on every corner. So I'm just picking the bigger pieces up and floating them around a little. All right, now what I should have did first was laid down my glitter, but I didn't, so it doesn't matter. It's all gonna come up. I don't want mine too glittery, but I want to show the glitter is in there. I saw this method. I think that this is the best method for me because it allows me to actually lay down my foundation and how I want my product to actually look. I want it to look strategically placed, but not so strategically placed. But I think that this is a better way for you to lay all of your products in first before you put it inside of the resin. So lay everything down first, and don't worry, it will come up. Okay, so I'm just going to take a handful of my roses, and I'm going to kind of grind them, but not grind them too much. But make sure that you have enough resin to actually cover all of the base product here. All of what you're laying down, your foundation. Because if not, then you're going to have the surface to be extremely, the product, your foundation is going to lift. So make sure that you have enough to pour over. Okay? Alright, that looks kind of neat to me. Looks like I want to. All right. This is so pretty. All right, now I'm going to lay the resin in. Don't worry, it will go to each corner. Just make sure that you have a flat surface. And if you want to cure it the natural way, just make sure that your house is at room temperature, not freezing, but at room temperature, so you can turn on your heat in the room, and just put this in a room where a door is closed and the heat is on within your house, and that's how you can cure it faster. I use a plastic cup today because I have to take the resin out of one of my measuring cups, because the cup actually, the resin actually got hard, and I can show you some easy ways on how to get the resin out if it hardens within your cup. So make sure that you are pouring your desired amount of resin inside of your measuring cups, because you don't want a whole bunch of resin left over and you're wasting the resin if you don't have any more molds to put the resin in. So what I'm doing now is just making sure that all of the product is covered and that it's pushed down, so that the foundation won't be on the surface and it won't be a smooth surface, because you want it to be smooth. So I'm just pushing it down here. And this is a good time for you to like put these in place. You know, if it's more clumped in one area and you want to push it somewhere else, don't be afraid. Just push it. Just place it where you want to place it. Now it's going to move based on how the resin starts to set and cure. So you can keep a watchful eye on it, but just make sure that you, excuse me guys, make sure that you come past it, you know, put a timer on it, make sure that you check on it. So I'm just taking this time to pretty much blend everything and make sure it kind of looks even in areas where I want it to look even, and make sure that it is pushed down within the resin. You can't help that if it rises, it just rises, but make sure that it is pushed down though. Try your hardest to make sure that it stays down. I don't suggest that you pour extra resin, because it's not going to do anything. All it's going to do is make the actual rolling tray heavier. I always make sure that I have, you know, a line here so that I won't over pour. But this is why it's so important to make sure that you pour the desired amount that you feel is going to cover everything. Okay, this looks done enough. Alright guys, so this is the project for today. I'm going to be doing the men's rolling tray next, and hopefully this sets well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and welcome back to Simply Me, Leddy.